Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Tanya Rinsky. I am a certified life and health coach. Today, I'm excited to be speaking with Norma Powers. She's a retirement coach who helps women transition from corporate success to personal fulfillment. Welcome, Norma.
Hi, Tanya. Thank you. So happy to be here.
Yeah. So I've got a few questions for you. My first one is, I'd love to hear more about what you do and exactly what a retirement coach is. Who do you help?
Yeah, well, thank you for that question. So, when you've built a successful corporate career, you've been in this career for 20, 30 years, and all of a sudden, either you're thinking about retiring or based on circumstance, you've had to take a retirement, and all of a sudden, instead of feeling free, you're feeling lost and you're feeling confused and um, you're thinking to yourself, oh my God, now what? What next? Who am I? What am I going to do? And you're used to having that structure and that purpose and those connections that you've had in your corporate life, and all of a sudden that's gone. And then what do you do? And then you get that feeling of uncertainty and disconnected. So that's what I do is I help those women feel energized, feel motivated, feel a renewed sense of purpose so that they can wake up and have something to look forward to. And it's not about getting another career, it's about finding that purpose that maybe you had, or a passion that you had when you were 15 years old, 20 years old, and you love doing, whether it's painting or playing the piano, and then life, starts, you go to college, you get married, you have kids, you've got this corporate career, and then all of a sudden, then you can look back and be like, I loved playing the piano. I'm going to go back and check that out. So it's helping women step into that new life and that life that is beyond their career.
That's beautiful. And I know so many people who are in that boat and could use your help. I think that's a very common feeling of I've retired, what's next? And there's a whole life to live beyond that. That's wonderful.
Because it is a transition,
Yeah.
and it's
Yes.
a mindset.
Yeah, for sure. So what kinds of challenges do you think your clients face?
The biggest challenge that I see is a loss of identity,
Hmm.
because how often do we associate ourselves with our job? You're at a party and it's like, "Oh, hi, what do you do?" Right? And it's like, "Oh, I'm, director, I'm VP, I whatever it is." And then all of a sudden, now you're retired and you're not associating yourself with your job anymore. So who am I outside of my corporate identity? And I think that's the hardest mindset to shift.
Yeah, absolutely. That is like the first question that people ask
Yeah,
is what do
yeah.
you do? And then how do you respond after retirement?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's very true, and that is the biggest challenge that I see with a lot of the clients and a lot of people that I speak to about, the program that I have.
Yeah, tell me more about the program that you have and what your role is as a coach.
Yeah, so it's called the Purposeful Retirement Blueprint. So it's a blueprint, and it's self-paced. However, we meet every week, and we start going through the mind shift. So the first week is all about your mindset and shifting that. Then the second week is exploring our identities, exploring our passions. The third week is that purpose driven, and also looking at your non-negotiables. I mean, for me, after retiring from a 33-year corporate career, I didn't want to work. I didn't want to continue working 80 hours. And I found myself in retirement. I got involved in doing some other stuff, and I felt like I was working like 70 hours a week, and that was a non-negotiable for me that I realized. So I help, them work through what are those things that are non-negotiables. So because that really factors into what you're looking for, what that passion is. And then the fourth week is making it real. So let's put it into action. And then the fifth week, which is a bonus week, but it's still part of the blueprint, the fifth week, is looking at our accomplishments. And maybe we need to pivot. And what does that look like? So it's a 5-week program with other women. It's a group coaching program where we are like-minded women and all coming together and sharing our experiences. Because I really think that community is very important at that stage. And so you don't feel lonely and you feel like that sense of community with other women that are going through the same thing.
That's great. And I agree. Community is so important, and not feeling alone is a big part of our mental health, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Longevity, right? You need community for longevity.
for sure. For sure. So if people want to learn more about your program, how should they do that?
Yeah, so my website is mindbodyvitality.net, and I've got some resources on there. I've got a 4-step morning mindset for those women that need that extra oomph of, getting up and out of bed and setting that intention for the day. So you can find that on my website as well as the Purposeful Retirement Blueprint. The details are all on there. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to launch my program either at the end of March or beginning of April. So I'll be, putting more content out there for people to find me if they're interested. They can sign up for my newsletter and get more information that way. So
Ah,
again, it's mindbodyvitality.net.
mindbodyvitality.net. Awesome. Thank you. And I'm definitely going to check out your the morning 4 steps.
Yep.
That sounds like something I'd like to do in the mornings. It would give me great pleasure, I think, and joy. Well, thank you, Norma. It was a pleasure speaking with you today. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you so much. I appreciated your time and it was great speaking with you as well.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks everybody for tuning in. It's mindbodyvitality.net if you're interested in learning more. Thanks, Norma. See you
Thanks,
soon.
Tanya.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.